Welcome,
Bienvenidos,
to all you kooky mothers.
you sickly brothers.
Bear witness to the lovable losers.
The terrible team up.
The tag team daydream. I'm Smitty,
I am Joe.
and welcome to the Schlo Show. Today we're going to be talking to you about a movie that was actually made on the year of my birth, 1988. Yes, this movie is only about a little bit less than a month younger than I am. Did you know that, Joe?
I didn't. Well, it was 88, and I knew you were born in 88, so
I guess you know it to a degree, right?
Yeah, to a degree, but this is the first time we talked about it.
No, we're talking about They Live today.
They Live!
Now, you might have heard of one Mr. John Carpenter. He is the band that brought you, Halloween. That's John fucking Carpenter. And yes, we're putting on the sunglasses apparently. They Live was a movie made by him. He had been a little bit fed up with Reaganomics, as it were, the kind of commercialism that had imbued culture at the time. And he had read a comic based upon a short story, which was originally, I think, called 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's when the protagonist dies.
Yes.
In the short story.
Yes.
I just ruined that for you.
In the original short story, the protagonist is told of his death by one of the overseers. And
aliens.
Yes, basically. They're aliens. If you haven't seen They Live, then why are you fucking watching this? Come on, buddy.
It's got a point.
Yeah, anywho. So that was turned into a comic, and eventually this got around to John Carpenter, and he made a movie out of it, starring one Roddy Piper. What he's doing, you know.
Roddy Piper was a wrestler.
Professional,
professional wrestler, and he wore a fucking kilt, and boom, guy was badass.
Yes, you might know him from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as the Maniac.
And he rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. He has died recently. Now, starring opposite of Roddy Piper is
Keith David!
Keith fucking David. And if you are not aware of Keith David, all I have to say is sorry.
And stop watching this.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Keith David is the voice for the guy who says Justice League. He's in the Army commercials. He's the guy from The Thing. He's
a badass black guy.
He has the most amazing voice ever. I wish he did fucking audio tapes.
He's almost the guy who did Vader, James Earl Jones. Almost that.
Oh no, I put Keith David way above
James Earl Jones. Keith David would beat the shit out of James Earl Jones.
Right, he'd also voice act the shit out of that motherfucker.
All right.
He's been doing it for everything.
Right,
anyways, anywho. This is Keith David and Roddy Piper. There is a female lead, but honestly, she's not in the movie for a lot of screen time whatsoever.
7-8 minutes.
And her character, really, while pivotal, she doesn't talk almost at all. Yeah. The narrative centers around your protagonist, John Nada.
Nada!
And Frank Armitage, and which is actually a reference, by the way, to Lovecraft and Henry Armitage in the Dunwich horror stories. Little fun tidbit for you guys there.
So we'll give you the basic breakdown here. You got Nada, homeless, working man, goes to, I think it's L.A. Big city. And he's got shit. So he starts working this construction site where Nada meets Keith David's character, Frank Armitage, and gets invited to this community, sort of a Hooverville-esque community of...
Basically, there's a slumtown situation going on, and he's living there while he does his construction work.
Right.
And kind of accidentally runs upon this organization running out of a church.
Which, now, you're wondering why we're wearing the sunglasses if you're not...
you haven't seen They Live.
Yeah. Basically, he finds these sunglasses that allow you to see the real world.
Yes. It allows Nada to basically see what the aliens who have been occupying Earth have actually put forth for the human race.
Now these aliens, they
And
think
this is,
they think they're the good guys. They think they're trying to do this whole multi-dimensional expansion type thing, where they're actually making worlds better. But Nada don't like that.
well, no, that's something you definitely took from the movie. Uh, for me, it's like Carpenter himself. I had read this short story. You know what I mean? And I feel like he had a bit to say at that point in time. This is '88. You know. About the rampant commercialization of American culture.
Once Nada puts on the glasses, he looks at a dollar bill, and instead of saying whatever a dollar bill says, it says this is your god.
Like I said, the satire is not particularly subtle in this
It's not
movie.
subtle at all.
No.
All the billboards you see are saying like
Obey.
"Stay asleep."
Yeah. By the way, if you've ever seen graffiti that said obey,
That's what it is.
This is where they fucking got it from.
Can we take these off?
Can we? I'm fine with that. Oh, the headaches though.
Ooh. Don't wear the that they live sunglasses too long, so you'll get a headache. They're a rush.
For me, this is what I'll say about They Live. It is not John Carpenter's best movie.
It's not Ghost of Mars.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Know,
Please continue watching.
This though is a pretty solid genre flick from the '80s, especially when it comes to having satirical elements and actually following them through.
It's totally a sci-fi action political satire.
Yeah, and the action. This movie has possibly one of the best American action sequences put to film.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There's a fight scene between Rod Piper and Keith David in an alleyway that has gone down in history as just one of the best fight scenes ever.
Not because it's badass. They're not doing kung fu or anything like that. What they're doing is having a knockdown, drag out, two dudes fighting in an alley, fist fighting, brawling type action scene, like
There's a
kicking
lot
people
of
in the
head
nuts,
spinning nuts. There's
cheap shots. Like
trash
it's a real
cans to
fight.
face.
It's a real fight, and it's badass. And
But anywho, for me, if I'm giving this movie a rating out of 10, I give this 7 out of 10 Keith Davids. I think it does what it wanted to do. If you
only 7?
7, just because I've seen all of them.
The movie can be cheesy at points.
Yes, it definitely can be.
But it has some of the most quotable lines ever.
It's a very quotable movie. But
I'm
going to give this 7 out of 10 Keith Davids, okay? Definitely recommend this to you guys. A lot of fun watching. I'm going to hand it over to Joe while I grab our beer for the evening.
I give this movie a solid 5 Rowdy Piper. This guy's a badass. And in this movie, he doesn't blame anyone until he finds the glasses. Puts them on and he sees the truth. It's a cool transition because this movie really is blue jeans and work boots versus money. That's the way I look at it. I also give it another 3 Keith Davids, just because he's fucking Keith David. And if you don't like Keith David, you can suck your dick. Because it's awesome having him in any movie ever. But he was right when he said that he should do audiobooks. Imagine him. Harry Potter might actually be good if Keith David was reading it for you. Just saying. And then, it's only 8. I'll give it 1 more just because the final scene has boobs. I like boobs, and They Live gets 2 of these, and all of these live long and prosper. Boom.
Alright. So, our beer for today is the Red King. Now, this is an Imperial Red Ale from Real Ale Brewery, which is out of Blanco, quite near us.
Monster Light is what we were reviewing. Every time.
Now, this is an 8.6 alcohol by volume beer. Pretty stout. Let me see what it says. Wow, I don't even have a shtick here.
No shtick.
No
Maybe
shtick.
it's good.
No shtick on their beer. Alright. Let's see how we like this. Irish style beer, but an Imperial.
Irish? Slanche.
Ditto.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's good. That's my review. Yeah, it's good. Alright, so first notes on this beer. Relatively clean finish, honestly.
Tastes like hops and good beer. These more Jameson.
I mean, honestly, I don't see how it's an Irish red. Like, and I'm not very well versed in it. Like, I've had fucking Killians and a couple other beers, you know.
Saying like Killians, it's like American.
The Irish aren't fucking known for their beers. So
They're known for the fucking whiskey.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert in this stuff. Honestly, this doesn't taste like an Irish red. This, you know, yes, it tastes like an Imperial. Definitely high in alcohol content. Like, in the aftertaste, you can definitely feel the alcohol.
I can't see through it. Usually I can see through the beers I drink. So, I guess it's good. I just don't like the taste.
Oh, you know, Joe honestly isn't a big fan of a lot of beers. This one, I
Smells really good.
I honestly don't know how I feel about this right now.
Yeah, it has a weird aftertaste in my opinion. It sort of sticks to the back of your throat.
It's a little weird though, man. Like don't get me wrong, it doesn't taste like an 8-point beer.
This is an 8 point?
Yeah, it's 8-point, man. It
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
taste like that.
Oh, it tastes better when you drink it like that.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert in reds. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, I gotta wash that down.
This, I would drink this. I don't think I'm gonna spend $6 on drinking
What,
this.
$6 for this?
Yeah.
Look how big it is. It's as big as his head. Maybe worth it if you like this kind of beer.
Well, honestly, I think if you like Irish Reds, this isn't gonna be what you're expecting at all. If you like Irish Reds, though, why are you drinking beer? Really?
It's called Jameson, bitches. And with that, we segue to the next movie we're going to review tonight.
Yes, because on the Slow Show, we do things a little bit hard. We do it
hardcore, if you might.
Maybe hardcore, we might do it. And you know what? There might just be one of you motherfuckers watching this right now.
Maybe one.
I see you, Emily. I fucking see you.
We love you.
Goes
And
without
hardcore
saying.
Henry!
We're going to be talking a little bit about a movie that has been released in theaters, but apparently, where I work, nobody's going to see the motherfucker.
Dumb.
Now, this movie's called Hardcore Henry. I'm not going to even talk about who made it, because I don't even fucking know.
It doesn't matter. The point is that we were trying to figure out how we're going to get these two to match up, because we've been trying to do reviews.
I didn't really care.
He said he didn't care, and I was like, well, they have punching and bullets and explosions. And, fuck it. If you don't like how we're doing it.
Yes, indeed. Ejaculate. Hardcore Henry, I can remember about 2 years ago, I watched a music video called Hardcore. Russian music video, all first-person perspective, action movie with sci-fi elements, and I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. Like,
Badass.
I would definitely watch a movie like this. And lo and behold, 3 years later, these guys made a fucking movie.
If you ever seen Doom with The Rock and Carl Urban,
Mm-hmm. Yes, Carl Urban.
our boy from Almost Human.
Yes, Carl Urban from whatever, and we'll watch it. Carl Urban.
And Star Trek. He's fun.
Anywho.
Okay, so like in Doom, they have this like first-person shooter scene.
About a minute long or so.
Whatever. It was a little hokey. It really felt like an action, like a first-person shooter out of a video game. This movie made me want a controller in my hand the whole time.
I'll be honest, I had a totally different reaction when I was watching this. Like, I had gotten off work early. By that I mean, like, they'd fucked me on the schedule, and I said, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna just watch Hardcore Henry.
Tip your servers at Alamo Draft.
Tip your servers, and I gotta cut that out. I can't say Alamo Draft House. Fucking sue me or some bullshit.
I will ruin that. I will go Hardcore Joe.
Yeah, anywho. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Okay. So
You want the silk?
go ahead. Give me the
silk?
silk. Give me the silk.
Joe wants some minerals, apparently.
I want the minerals. Hardcore Henry starts off like this.
It prefaces an action movie for you.
Yeah. It gives you this much exposition.
Let's say there's about
4 minutes of exposition.
No, it's longer than that. It's
No, it is not.
It is.
I timed it.
I doubt it.
He's right. I'm lying.
Yes.
But it really only takes this long before the movie just jumps into. We don't stop the whole time, except for one moment where they have this funny moment.
Hey, look, the point is, are you a fan of action films?
Yes.
Have you spent a good amount of time watching action films?
Oh, yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. Have you watched action movies from different parts of the world?
Oh, shit, yeah, I have.
You just happen to like action?
I guess I do.
Well, you know what? You might like Hardcore.
Go see it or fuck you up.
Honestly, this is a movie I just had fun with. Like I said, I got cut early. I went to the theater.
So many good one-liners.
I was drumming on the table and shouting along 30 minutes in the movie.
Did you ever see District 9 or Elysium? The guy who played Ficus in District 9, yes. He's like one of the main characters, and he shows up throughout.
Yes, that's how we're going to reference him because we're utterly professional. Don't you forget it.
Whatever his name is, he's good.
He's really fun in this movie, and this movie does have those sci-fi elements, just like the music video did that they originally pitched this into.
Oh wait, that's right. That's why we did this with They Live, because it had sci-fi elements. Right.
Yes, it's action with sci-fi.
Yeah, right.
Technically, it does.
Yeah. Boom.
But yeah, for me, look, I knew what I was getting into with Hardcore Henry. This is, I'm not gonna say 10 out of 10. This is a 9 out of 10.
I'm buying this movie.
It's not the Raid Redemption.
Oh, but see it on the big screen.
Yes, see it on the big screen while it's still out there.
Definitely worth it.
It is one of those movies that is a visual spectacle. You can have way more fun when it's huge in front of your eyes.
You'll feel like you're Henry.
It's a good time.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. So honestly, go watch Hardcore Henry. Please don't watch any of the other movies that are in theaters right now.
Wait for Sausage Fest.
Sure.
Well, my girlfriend wants me to go see it.
Well, I've been Smitty.
Wait! I haven't given my review. I also give a 9 out of 10. 9 hardcores. 1 Henry. Oh wait, that's a 10. Boom! This movie's fucking awesome. I still got a heart on.
I've been Smitty.
I am Joe.
And this is
The Slow Show.
Y'all have a good night.